All right.
Yep.
Well, so the way you guys linked up is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
So you want to tell that story because
yeah, I'll tell the story.
Yeah, you can.
That's still good. So we did the it was our first time doing for both of us doing the stew, and shout out to D Loops, Marin and Avi. So I'm gonna start from the beginning again because I was sitting with my brother on the panel station where everybody was setting up, and my brother was sitting next to me, and then I see this guy walk in, you know, and I'm like, damn, he's Asian. Nah, he probably got some meat.
He probably got
he got some meat, right?
He's real quiet.
So my
he
brother's
just came in and just sat down.
Yeah,
like,
he just sat down, not talking to nobody. And so he's like, my brother's like, yeah, I think you're right. So the night gets underway, and he was battling first. And
I battled
technology.
Technology.
And
dope.
then, so I think you might have went first. And as soon as that first beat dropped, I was like, damn. I was right.
I know technology was like,
yeah, he was like, what?
what's going on? I'm a vet.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
But shouts to him too, because he's a dope producer.
And everybody that was on that panel too.
Yeah.
And then, so the second round was called Dynamic Duo. And I think I had the top score that round. And you got to choose who you wanted to work with. And there was one point where I looked over and saw he was using the studio. And, you know, he was nice. So I was like, yeah, we should just link up. And the challenge was to make a beat, like as if you were making a beat for Rick Ross.
Yeah, Rick Ross style. Yeah.
So we had to split like melody and drums. One had to do melody, one had to do drums. And
who did what?
He did the melody.
I did the melodies
and
he did the drums. And it's funny because you got the timer going, and you know, you're like, it's like the pressure's on and whatnot. So I chose the melody, but I couldn't hear what, because we had the headphones, I couldn't hear what he was doing for the drums. I knew it was fire, but as soon as we played the beat, it was like, I mean, if anybody goes to YouTube or if anybody was there,
the video's up there, yeah.
Like
it
created like this. It was like this moment, and it was dope. Like, I mean, it was crazy.
Wait, so you just had the tempo. You didn't know what each other was doing.
Nah.
You just
No, he could hear what melody that.
I mean, I got to hear the melody because obviously but he couldn't really hear the drums or the finished product.
So you did it first and then passed it off.
Right,
okay.
right. So I couldn't hear anything.
Gotcha.
He didn't hear the finishing product, but he heard the start of it because he created the start of it. So.
Okay.
Right, and then
I just still heard everything, and I laid the drums and formatted real quick as fast as I could.
Formatted, yeah. Put a breakdown.
I even put a little break.
Right.
Put a little sound, little hi-hats came in, and then all this stuff.
Right.
It sounded literally like a Rick Ross joint.
Yeah,
like, it was spot on. Like,
it was
sounded
crazy.
It sounded like Cardiac was in there.
Exactly. And it was crazy. It was crazy, and I think it was Avi who came up to us and was like, if y'all two don't work together, I'm gonna smack this shit out of you. Like threatening.
Yeah, he was amped.
He was there. He was like, this is dope. And it was just a moment. And then after leaving the stew, we both had won that round. And we just linked up afterwards and started working together.
Yeah, I would say it was more like after the finale, because you know it was that, and then we had like at least a month or two before the finale. So we were playing beats and we were sending each other stuff, but then we kind of chill because we were like, we're in a competition though, so we gotta you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let you do you.
Right.
We'll work out something after
the
competition.
Right.
So, but when we got to the competition, it was great because the experience at the stew is like no other experience that I've ever had, especially as like an artist and a producer. Because most of the time, you know, you go up and you just play your beats on an iPod or something. You know, it's nothing. You don't really get to see that person doing what he does or how he made what he's playing on an iPod. You know, so it's like the people that come and see it. You know, it's a long show. Like, it's not no short. No. You know, you go in and you're there for the whole night. You're there for the whole like half day because it's like a whole everything. You get to see the process. But I really respect the people that do come because they it actually shows that they care more about not just, you know, hearing the beat Like they actually like seeing
The
how
conception
we're doing
of
it,
yeah.
the building of it, how they throw ideas at us, and we gotta just pick them, and then we end up making something in 20 minutes. Like it's really cool. Like it's really interesting. It's nobody else. I don't know anybody else doing it. Like any other large, like I Standard and the Remy producers and like all these, they're just you just go up and you play your beats, but they're not doing like those type of challenges. And it's like this is definitely a challenge.
Yeah,
it's
not
hard.
easy.
Like it is not easy. Like it is.
Yeah.
But it tests your skills. It puts you to the test, and like when you end up making something at 25 minutes, and it actually sounds real dope, and the crowd's like going crazy. It's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I did it.